take a puff, and enjoy the smoke. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guys and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. Because in arms the smoke is right. We are live on the air from the God Room, our HQ. We stand tall and we stand free, with a smoke, a good drink, and brotherhood. Light it up and take a puff, enjoy the smoke, because it's time to unwind. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guns and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. With guns in arms, the smoke is right.
What is going on? Welcome to
I
Cars
was
and
like,
Arms.
who the hell you thumbing up?
Thumbing up the camera.
I keep forgetting the
I'm
camera
I'm
sits there in the
thumbing up
middle.
Our actually, we got what, 6 people, 7 people on right now?
I don't know. I can't see.
Is that what we got?
6.
Got 6. I'm giving those 6 people a thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you'll hang out for the whole episode, but
Yeah, when I watched the last week's, I realized the only time I'm even looking toward the camera is if I'm looking at you.
Oh.
Any other time I'm looking up there, I'm talking to him.
well,
But this is what we do.
Yep. This is Gars and Arms. My name is Kyle, and over here to my right is
The one and only
Mr. Outlaw,
Outlaw.
and behind the computer, not on camera again tonight,
And cue
Is-
the laugh track.
is K Mama,
K Mama.
running the show.
Okay, mama.
So this week is gonna be kind of like last week. We're just gonna we
Wing
got
it.
a topic. We're gonna throw it together on the fly.
Yep. I just threw it out there. You guys didn't respond to it, so I was like, "Pfft, I guess that's what we're doing.
It's been a hectic week
It's been a
so-
hectic day.
and day, so we're just gonna kind of roll with it. But I do have 2 Florida-ish, one Florida headline and one Florida story.
What's Bougie saying?
She said Grammy and I are here, Reese trying to.
Oh, Reese's trying to.
You might have to put on the auto button on the widget.
I got it.
That
You
way-
said widget.
That way it pops up.
He said widget.
Yeah, I did.
Today you can go ahead and rag me about my pink vape because it's all pink today.
Hey, look at there.
It's pink lemonade. That's why. Are you freaking kidding me already? We haven't even started.
So yes, you're gonna notice if you look around the decor, there's some little things that are different this week,
Yeah.
and
This is definitely kind of like last week. This one's definitely different from what we usually do.
yeah,
I mean, because we're usually talking, as you can see.
i.e.
I
one
don't-
of the difference.
I don't know if they can see that on the camera, but
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they
yeah.
can see
So
it.
I threw out the whole idea of, hey, let's do paranormal, whatever. Okay, you shut up now. Cut. You're interrupting my monologue here. Thank you. But yeah, I threw out paranormal, and people believe in it, people don't. I do. I've had some experiences.
And that's why the title of this episode is Paranormal Experiences or Encounters, Believe Us or Not. Because,
Yeah, you
I
don't.
mean, when it comes to this subject, people
Yeah.
either believe you.
It's kind of like
they
aliens.
don't.
Yeah, it's kind of like aliens. You either believe them or you don't. Kind of like God, you either believe in him or you don't.
And for
Conspiracy theories, you either believe in them or you don't.
and this is one of those things that people tend to not believe in them
Yep,
until they experience it.
exactly.
I think that's how most people are on.
Now the other one's going off.
Most
You-
people don't believe in something until something happens to them.
Yeah, it's definitely. You could be very skeptical, but if you ever have an experience, until you really experience it,
I was very skeptical in my 20s. You know, I was like, whatever, didn't care. But yeah, after my experience, that changed my whole outlook on the paranormal stuff. I can't tell who that is.
I don't know. They're not popping up for some reason.
Yeah, it's not popping up.
Let me meander over and double check and make sure.
You go meander. I'll point out we have a REM pod on the table.
Yeah, this is all your equipment.
Oh, it's Whisper.
Oh, that's Whisper. How you doing, Whisper? Welcome. Yeah, I have my REM pod. I got a few things several years back, I think for Christmas. And everybody was asking me, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I was like, give me ghost hunting stuff. We're not ghost adventures. We're not ghost hunters. I mean, we're not the ones that are going to have K-Mama throw something in the corner and go, did you hear that? That's not it. If it happens, it happens. If shit flies off the walls, it flies off the walls. And then we'll go, do you see that? You'll see no ropes, no strings, no attachments. What you will see is on the top of that rifle and the top of this rifle, I've got literally 2 cat balls. And you've got to press the red button to actually activate them. And they're little balls that cats play with. They light up. And we've got the REM pod. But I've got those 2 cat balls, the REM pod. I've got 2 more balls over in that corner that you can't see. 1 in this corner that you can't see. Just so that I can see if anything's going off. And I literally just changed the battery in that right before we went live. And now it's going nuts.
So Whisper said, my house has been having weird things happen since the baby's been here. And she said, I have too many weird stories.
Huh. Yeah, what got me thinking about this was, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, it was
2 or 3 weeks ago when
3 weeks ago now.
when the alternative brain turned on and started talking to us. I was like, well, yeah, we need to do a show like that.
All right, you can be quiet now. We get it.
Who is it on YouTube?
Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper.
Oh, she's on YouTube.
I'm just trying to get it to.
And I guess
So the
Boozy's...
Twitch ones aren't even coming up either. Why aren't the Twitch ones popping up
No, the Twitch ones are.
on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say we're doing a whole lot of up and down here.
Yeah, I just didn't see them popping up on the screen. I saw them popping up in our feed over here, but not on the.
Good
All right,
Lord.
what button are you gonna have to hit there? All right.
Do a re-zero on that, see if that... Hold on.
See, Scally says I'm listening in double.
What?
I'm listening in double?
She must be on the phone with Michelle. And
Oh.
Michelle's.
Oh, I was like, how is she listening in double?
Well, I guess let's go ahead and dive on in before we can get into some of these subjects, and we'll start off with what we're smoking tonight.
Okay.
Did you get done telling everybody about all the equipment?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
cat balls,
Yeah.
REM pod.
Yeah, we got them scattered everywhere. So if you see us making a comment or pointing off screen,
Yeah,
there's
cat balls,
cat balls like off screen that you can't see. that
and they're
go
not
like
near
that.
K-Mama, so she can't touch them. And they have to be,
It takes
for-
quite a bit. So you
yeah.
got some up here.
for us, it would,
I mean, you gotta give it a pretty good touch
yeah. Hope
to
they
get
can
them to
see.
go off.
Hope they can see that, but
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can see it going off.
Of course, Dylan. Always got to throw in the negative comments. Thanks, bud. And just to let you know, I forgot the cable on the coffee table. Yep, had to do all that work.
All right, so we'll get into the cigars. So if you want to throw mine up, I decided to give this brick house a go. Keep
She's
hearing.
a brick.
I keep seeing people talk about it a lot in some of the Facebook groups and stuff,
Right.
and they keep talking about how good the brick house line is. So I figured I'll try it out. It's a good kind of. It's on the cheaper side of a smoke, so I was like, I'll give it a go and see what it's about. So that's what I got tonight. The Brick House Maduro. I believe this is actually a newer line, the Maduro. I don't think they've had it out too terribly long. Maybe like the last year or so. So, but as everybody, if you watch the show, you know I am a Maduro fan, so that's why I went with a Maduro. And I'm going to go for a cut and light. And actually, I'm probably just going to hole punch this one tonight.
You do that. I'm glad I could help you out there, Dylan. Keep you on your toes, keep you fresh on making, what do you call it? Ethernet cables.
Is Dale's loaded?
Huh?
Kyle?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, it's in there.
That's what I was asking.
I can
so,
tell.
Mr. Outlaw,
I can tell you what yours smells like. It smells like poop.
I will not lie. This one, the poop smell is strong with it.
And of course, mine, it smells like bourbon. Poop. That's right. The bourbon cigar. One of the best cigars I've smoked, other than a Cuban, which was the bomb.
Yeah, wish we could get our hands
I
on
was
it.
going to say, I'll probably never ever get to smoke another one unless I go to Cuba. I'm about half afraid to go to Cuba, afraid Trump may bomb them. And of course, he'd probably do that while I was there. They won't comply, so we're going to bomb the shit out of them. I don't care, bomb the shit out of them.
Just leave the cigar factories alone. And
Yeah,
cigar-
leave the cigar
tobacco
factory
fields.
alone.
Don't hit the tobacco fields or the factories, please.
That smells so good. Dead air, dead air,
Oh yeah.
dead air.
So it's right.
Dead
it's-
lighter, dead lighter.
So right off the hit, you can definitely tell that it is a
Dead lighter, dead lighter.
more budget-friendly cigar, but it doesn't taste too terrible. Yeah, this one works.
What is this one flame torch shit? I thought we graduated up to like 3 and 4 flames.
Well, I got the double flame right here. So, yeah, I saw you commented on my YouTube video this week about my rant, where I was ranting on the Facebook or the Instagram versus YouTube suppression.
Yeah, what did I say? You'll have to remember me. You'll have to remember me. This bourbon hits hard.
It was where you had commented that
I mean, I remember commenting. I just don't remember what I commented.
you had said.
He doesn't remember either.
I see that. He remembers I commented.
Oh, because my Zoom video has like 11,000 views. My 11,000 views on the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And my suppression video is actually still being hardcore suppressed. Imagine
Sweet.
that. It
You gotta
is-
love censorship.
Yeah, 14 views actually.
That's
And-
kind of like the
and-
shorts from this podcast. We went from having hundreds and even 1,000, 1,500 to now we're lucky if we get 3 and 4.
But yet again, a small sample size. But I have more evidence that somehow their AI software built into YouTube is somehow able to go and watch the video and
I hear
censor
you.
it.
I agree.
So I posted 3 shorts. Two of the shorts were literally just me standing there smoking a cigar with text overlay. All these videos were posted at the exact same time. Those 2 videos have 1,000 views. The third video I posted was a short where I'm smoking a cigar and I come into frame with my Mac, holding it, racking it, and just standing there. That video has 14 views.
I see what the common denominator is. I see why my podcast isn't going anywhere. Kyle's in it.
No, it's because of these.
Yep. Oh, I promise you.
It's just it just boggles my mind.
It's the far left. They can't handle freedom.
Nope.
They can't handle freedom, freedom seeds.
None of it. So yes, if you were watching, piss off the algorithms for YouTube and go and subscribe to our content and hit the thumbs up and even go drop a comment, even if it's a blank comment or a period, because if you're doing that, it is forcing them to push those videos in the algorithm.
Yeah, Dylan said that the suppression's been going on for easily 10 years, and anything nowadays, even referencing a firearm, gets
But it's
suppressed.
going far beyond firearms now. Like originally it was
Stop.
Originally, it was the gun.
Apparently, they have something to say too.
It was the gun channels at first that were getting hit kind of hard, but now they are taking it to the extreme, and they're going after.
I will zero you.
They are targeting other niches. I mean, they're going after channels that are, even if you so much as read a story headline straight from the news that goes against what they want to talk about, they will strike you or ban you or delete your video or suppress it. And that could be for any topic, not just guns. But yeah, it's.
I do naked dances on my
miss-
channel, and I get all kinds of views.
I miss YouTube.
Usually older men, but
I miss the YouTube days of like 2015, 16.
I don't think
is your wife aware of this channel?
no.
Well, she's
I
gonna,
can't.
She's gonna find it.
I can't tell her.
That's how he really makes his money.
Yeah, that's how I make my money. I actually just go to the truck. It sits in a parking lot, and I set up my camera. So you want to see all this? It puts the lotion on its skin. Exactly.
I wonder if we move it somewhere else.
But you can't move it.
Like. Let me see it.
Move it, he said.
Let me see it. I got a spot over here.
Move
where
it, he
there's
said.
No real airflow.
It's not the air.
How do you zero?
Middle button, just push it once. There you go.
Yeah, I see how that worked
I
out.
told you.
The force is strong with that one.
It is.
I don't know who it is, what it is. Of course,
I don't think
nobody's gonna believe us.
You
but-
can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
You can't hear
I
it.
can hear it.
I know we can hear it, but
Yeah.
I don't hear it in the headphones.
It keeps doing shit like that. I'm going to turn that off. We'll go by the cat balls.
Well, let's jump right on into the Only in Florida segment.
Only in Florida. Florida stories. You
Oh.
got to love them.
Apparently, you can't hear it. I can't hear it in my headphones, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you save the Florida woman story? Because that one was pretty funny.
That
I
one
did
was-
not. I figured if you wanted to do that one, you could do that one.
You're the Florida story guy. We're in friggin' London now?
Right? We got police sirens going. All right, only in Florida. So this one is a headline that took place over.
I'm gonna turn this off until we get through all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of distracting. So this one,
Now, if it does shit now, I'm
this
going
one-
home.
This one took place
Me too.
over 4th of July,
Okay.
but it hit the headlines this week because they've arrested the man. And so it kind of made national news, so I know it's not a clickbait. I know this is a legit Florida story,
Okay.
and I'm sure if anybody's watching right now that has been following any kind of, they've probably seen this one. But a man was arrested in Florida after he was caught on camera launching fireworks from a moving car on Interstate 95 on the 4th of July. So he was going down the road, and I believe there was actually somebody had video of him. And I think he was like launching like legit like artillery shells, like lighting them and launching them out the window at cars and stuff as he
Oh,
was
wow.
driving down the road.
Oh, like
Yes.
at cars?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought he was just
At
going
cars
down the freeway
and
just,
everywhere
like,
else. I think he was doing it everywhere.
I'm gonna say I've saw videos. I want to say the whole 4th of July weekend,
Yeah.
maybe even the week after. Guys on motorcycles and stuff,
Yeah.
taping them to their
Mhm.
handlebars, whatever, doing wheelies, and they'd shoot up,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, but
saw
stupid all at
one-
the same time.
A guy, he was like hanging out the back of a Jeep.
I didn't
and
see
he
that
was lighting off like those big like Roman candle type ones.
one. Right.
But it was like up in the air. It wasn't like
Yeah.
towards anyone.
That's what the motorcycles
Yeah.
were doing. They were up in the air. They weren't at anybody.
Yeah.
Still enough to scare the crap out of you.
Yeah.
That's the only one you got?
No, I got another one that is more of a comical one for this channel. And this is the screenshot I sent you. This one comes out of Sarasota.
Sarasota.
Yep.
I know the place
The
well.
Sarasota Police Department was bragging that they collected 12 firearms during their annual Done with Guns event.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you're not going to be able to notice too well if you're looking at this, but if you look it up, you can go and pull up the picture. If you really pay attention to this, one of those guns is a breakover pellet gun. And at least one of them looks to be a broken gun because it's missing the revolver's missing the grips, and it looks like it's been taken apart and put back together.
Yeah, see, I didn't look at it that close.
And let's see, that's a 22. I think that's a 22. That's a 22. That's a 22. So it looks like we got like 3 of the revolvers are 22s. One could be like a 38 special 357.
Right.
And the other 2 handguns down at the bottom looks like potentially like a 380 and maybe like something weird like a 25 caliber or
Little
something like
25.
that. It's a weird,
Little 25 semi.
yeah, something like that, because it could be a 22 also. That's possible. And then looks like maybe one 9mm handgun. And then we've got a breakover 100-year-old shotgun.
100-year-old.
And what
Yeah, I've
looks
got a
to
couple of those,
be-
and they still work.
what looks to be probably some kind of older deer rifle, if I had to take a guess. Can't tell. Maybe 243, 270, something like that. And then another newer breakover double barrel shotgun that was broken and the stock was taped together with electrical tape. So, yeah, they
They hit the jackpot on that one.
Yeah, they did. They took all these horrible guns off the street because somebody's gonna rob somebody with this breakover pellet gun. But the only people who turn their gun, but people don't understand. The only people who turn their guns in at these stupid events are law-abiding citizens.
Yep.
You are not.
Mm-hmm.
None of these guns
None
came
of them.
from criminals.
Yeah.
So you're doing nothing to actually solve the problem that you're telling us you're trying to solve. It's a total joke. And I'm sure they probably only got like $50 or something. They got like a Publix gift card or something.
Right. I'll go ahead and read the one I sent you guys. That the picture's not up here, so you're not gonna. But the headline is: Florida woman says cocaine found in her butt is not hers. According to deputies, a Florida woman insisted the bag of cocaine discovered hidden in her butt during the booking process didn't belong to her, claiming it must have ended up there during an intimate encounter.
How do you not know that's there?
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
That's a different kind of deposit.
Hey, it was her, what do they call it? She was keystring it. What the hell?
What?
My phone just came up with a circle with telling me to talk.
Look, we haven't hit that part of the show yet.
Yeah, just calm down. Jail staff reportedly made the discovery after a body scanner flagged an anomaly, leading to a search where the bag allegedly fell onto the floor. You know what that tells me?
She wasn't holding tight
The
enough.
old bunghole was loose.
Apparently, that wasn't her first baggie.
Yeah. She now faces a charge of introducing a controlled substance into a detention facility, while the mysterious owner of the cocaine remains as missing as her explanation was convincing.
Your sister-in-law commented.
She said she's not smoking that.
Nope. She didn't say smoking. She said snorting.
Oh, not snorting that.
Yeah, me either.
It was in a baggie.
Yeah. Inside the baggie's clean.
Yeah.
And you never know, she may have taken precautions beforehand. You women know what I'm talking about.
Well, that concludes our Only in Florida segment. On other news, it looks like dum dum dum. We have determined the cause of the explosive diarrhea.
Oh, good God.
And it comes from none other than everybody's first guess.
Lettuce?
The restaurant that goes dong.
Hell,
It's-
Taco Bell.
It's only the lettuce. Just don't get lettuce on your shit.
It was
Well,
lettuce and
Literally.
there were some vegetables or fruit or something too.
And
Vegetables.
the memes going around about it are right.
Yeah.
How do I know if I have regular Taco Bell shits or explosive diarrhea Taco Bell shits?
I think you're going to know.
I don't know.
'Cause
Taco Bell kind of turns on a waterfall.
See, I've never had that issue with Taco Bell. Who is not a sponsor, by the way.
See,
And
I
will never
have
be a
either.
sponsor after this segment.
Not at all. But yeah, this little parasite, I guess, hangs out in lettuce, and because they're saying you go to the store, don't buy the bag lettuce
Well,
and all
they
that.
tracked it to one lettuce supplier.
Yeah.
And that lettuce supplier is this lettuce supplier for Taco Bell.
And
Oh,
like-
and other restaurants,
yes. And,
from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, other restaurants and in the grocery stores too. I just don't remember.
Do we dare name that supplier? I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
I just thought maybe you'd throw it out there if you did.
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh,
It's named after a town by the farm.
Oh no, they came out and said that wasn't them. It was like a different one.
Oh, so they just got thrown under the bus?
Uh-huh.
damn.
And ran smeared all over social media just to find out that they weren't the cause?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was Taylor Farms, but they came out and said that it wasn't.
Oh, I saw that on the news yesterday, I think.
But they made a statement.
Taylor
and-
Farm said, shit, it ain't us. Our stuff's clean. We ain't got no parasites.
Yeah, they came out with a statement that said no Taylor Farms branded salad or kits are associated with this outbreak. No Taylor Farms branded salad kits contained iceberg lettuce.
You know what?
I know a lot of things.
these
What do you
people,
know?
all these people get sick from these vegetables.
And apparently it was iceberg lettuce, so
You know, we always get all these
Now,
parasites.
see, I heard it was possibly some spinach. I heard it was
Yeah,
romaine
originally-
lettuce.
Originally, it was
Lettuce.
spinach, cilantro. I think it was they were just kind of throwing shit at the wall
yeah.
To see if it would stick.
and see what. We don't know what it came from, but we're gonna say it came from any of these products. But when you boil it down, though, just look at how many people get sick from eating all these veggies. You know what's never gotten me sick?
Vegetables
Oreos.
and meat.
Oreos.
What'd you say? Oreos?
Oreos.
Yeah, you know, I've never gotten sick from Oreos either.
I saw a funny post.
James said I would still take a Taco Bell sponsor.
I saw a funny post.
Hey,
that-
I take it. Yeah, sponsor it. Let's get it. We'll talk nice about you for a little bit.
Hey, my sister still has that giant
she
light.
still has it.
Yeah. The sign.
I wanted it.
We
I
got
mean,
nowhere to put it.
If
I
they
was gonna connect it to the side of the building out there.
Oh, put it on the outside.
Yeah, but I saw a funny post. It was
Well, you should
one of
talk
those carnivore diet pages,
hmm
and the guy said, you know, I get people ask me all the time about my carnivore diet, and they want like before and after pictures of my journey. And he said, so tonight I decided I'm gonna go ahead and post my before and after. And he had the before picture, and it was a T-bone steak, and then he had the after picture, and there
The
was just
bone.
the T-bone and no steak left.
That's a funny one.
Well, I guess, do we want to hop into the meat and potatoes of this episode? You can throw up the screenshot for the show topic.
Yeah, we're already, 35 minutes in? Yep, it's time to hit this big boy.
Yeah, so paranormal experiences, encounters, whatever you kind of want to call them.
Take one.
These are,
Let's see if this thing will behave now.
take it how you want it. These are just our personal experiences. Believe us or not, I know what I've seen, and I don't care what anybody says. What I've seen is what I've seen, regardless of what anybody wants to tell me otherwise. So that's just my opinion on it. Like
Behave yourself.
So, question. How does it interact? Like, is it temperature related or is it...
No, I've turned the temperature because yes, it can, like if you're in a building that has no electricity or whatever,
Right.
the temperature part of it is supposed to pick up if there's any change in temperature, obviously,
Gotcha.
if it gets colder or whatever. In the paranormal, if
Yes.
supposedly if something's around you, it's supposed to get colder,
Right.
which would set that off if it's a warm or hot place or
Right.
not very cold. And then energy.
yeah, because this
I
one
mean-
picks up energy too, right?
Okay.
You got you see, you
Okay,
got to
yeah,
get
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close, but
Yeah, well, no.
we're not
We're
close
not
enough.
close enough
If
to
I
set it
spun the
off.
mic around, it would have to be as close as my hand was, but it's not going to pick up the mics being as far away as it is.
Yeah, so
I mean, you almost got to be right on top of
there's
it,
nothing picking.
so no one out there can say, "Oh, they're setting it off." No,
of
we're not
course,
setting it
the
off.
cat balls that are above
Yeah.
here. You know, it just
Yep. I
it
mean,
takes a little bump or
a slightly harder bump.
just an energy itself to
Yeah.
set them off. And
Right.
yeah, those random ones back there, they've been going off all show. We just haven't been acknowledging them.
Oh, have they?
Yeah,
I saw it the one time.
that one's been alternating because
Yeah.
there's two of them on the speaker.
Where's
And
the
they-
other one?
Right there
There's
on
one
the
right there.
whiteboard.
That one went off earlier. And these on the speaker, they've been alternating. Like one will go off, and then the next time, the next one will go off. And
I haven't been paying attention. I've been looking up there, seeing if I can read the comments, and I can't, as
Where's
usual.
your glasses?
The glasses don't help with distance. That's my contacts, and they're in. The print's just too small.
so, let's see. I guess.
I'd say go ahead and think of your first one, and
I mean, I guess I can just kind of dive right into
because the
But
first
you
one I'm
have
going
a-
to do is a little bit
the.
longer.
I can dive into the one that I've talked about my experience before on some of these other episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my experience with the Skinwalker, which we talked about. I think it was last episode.
Yeah.
If you've watched the show, you get the gist of it. It was
It
about
was a
midnight.
walker in skin.
It
Oh,
was
I put the
it was
picture
about
up.
midnight, and
Sir,
the witching hour.
did
yeah.
you put the right picture?
Yeah.
That just looks like an alien in
An
a
alien
in
Indian.
in an Indian.
Or excuse me, an alien Native American.
Yes,
Yes.
I will describe the picture
Okay.
and say what's wrong with the picture, but ChatGPT is not very good with picking up on cues of what to modify, which is what I use to create the picture.
Stop it!
So, my experience with this was at around 12 o'clock at night, and it was me and my son in the back of our family's property. And long story short, as we were driving around, and still to this day, when I pass that spot where I saw that, I still kind of, I don't know, I just get a weird feeling.
You get a little
Your bunghole
eerie.
goes.
And it doesn't matter if it's daytime, morning, dusk. It just, that corner, that particular spot just gives me just weird vibes. But this is essentially what I saw. I tried to get ChatGPT to help me to the best that it could to put an image to what I saw. And of course, it got the face proportions are wrong.
You think?
That
I think
the
I think that's
face-
an alien gray right there.
the eyes were not tilted. They were oblong like that, but they were more straight up and down
Okay.
Okay.
instead of canted
yeah.
like this. They were more straight up and down, and the face was a little bit more elongated.
Bye.
But for the most part, the body and the headdress.
It does not like you telling this story.
Yeah, it does not. The body and the headdress, for the most part, is almost spot on. The headdress itself had a little bit more Native American twang to it than just feathers.
Native American has twang.
It was.
I'm just
it was-
curious.
It was more. It was larger. Like it was puffier. You know how when you see them doing their dance, their rituals and stuff, where they have the really big elaborate.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
The
was-
big the
it
big
was-
headdresses.
It was more like that, not just feathers like this one generated, but it did for the most part. It went from the ground all the way up around and back to the ground. And to put it in perspective, this thing that I saw was between.
Not to interrupt you, but I'm going to. If you guys need me to turn that off so you can hear us, I'll turn it off.
Yeah, because we can't hear. Like in my headphones, I can't hear it. So.
Okay. But I thought you said they could hear
Yeah,
it.
they said they can hear it, but I don't know how much they can
Does
hear
it have like a mute button?
No.
But for the most, it was between 12 and 15 feet tall.
They said you are not muting shit.
So it was a very
Off.
large entity that I saw.
Right.
And it got pretty much from the neck down. That's pretty much what I experienced.
Dylan.
No,
Could you
it was a very the entire thing was white. It was like a ghostly. It was just It was like a
So
cloud of.
it was white like Slender Man?
Yeah, I mean it was.
Jesus.
There was no tone or definition to the body. It was just a silhouette that was white. The only thing that I could make out clearly were the hands, and the hands were like that. They were very elongated. The fingers were long, and they went down well past where normal arms would be.
I will let everybody know this thing has never went off like that. Ever. Anytime I've ever used it, it's never went off like it. Usually it doesn't go off at all.
It hasn't been doing this even when we were
No.
sitting in here pre-show.
Yeah, because I had it sitting in here, zeroing it out, and it wasn't doing anything. The green light would come on every now and again, but
But what's crazy is after I generated this image, my algorithm kind of picked up on some people and experiences with skinwalkers on
sorry.
on Instagram.
What's he watching on?
I think he's on Twitch.
I can't do anything about the ad breaks. I don't know what's going on.
So
with
when the
that.
ad breaks, does it just like continue?
I guess it picks up where it left off. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Thank you.
anyways,
James said use Prime Sub or YouTube.
my algorithm kind of loaded into pulling up some of these things and people talking about experiences or family members describing to them on the phone what they were experiencing. And it was kind of crazy listening to what they were describing, as it was very similar. They were describing the same body type, the same arms, the same height, all that. The only thing that was changing was the face in these particular scenarios. But it was all kind of crazy. And like I said, I personally believe whatever that was that I came across that night in the back, after doing research and finding out that the property was home to
We're gonna have to rely on cat balls. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
finding out that the property, that area of Texas was known for having Indian tribes that were cannibalistic, which could add to the creepiness of stuff that we've experienced out there. For some reason, whatever I experienced, I think its boundary line is the creek on the property. Because that night after I saw it, I just had that feeling like I was being followed all the way to the time I crossed the creek. As soon as I crossed the creek, that feeling disappeared.
I'm never going hunting after dark.
And even now, if I go back there,
Not without at
At
least
night?
10 mags.
if I go out there at night, I won't go back there in the pitch black by myself. I'll go back there with a light, but I've got to have somebody with me. And if it's a full moon, I'll go past the creek, but not very far past the creek, just to those first two fields that open up.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe whatever it is, because I don't know if it's true, but from my readings, like, they are cursed in a way that they are cursed to be that entity, and that's why they're here. And I think whatever happened, that entity is stuck to the back half of the property and it can't cross the creek.
It's a good place for it.
Yeah.
Dylan,
I'd rather be on the back than the front.
Dylan said, "Were the Navajo in Texas?" Yeah, I don't know if in Navajo, but I know there's definitely Native Americans down here because Dylan, my dad's old farmhouse that they lived in East Texas, was an ancient Native American site, and so we had a lot of similar things going on, like at the farm, with some of the stories.
And just other experiences that I've had on the property. I have a YouTube video up on my channel of me and Connor out there hunting.
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
we
we
were in the
should've-
stand, and
Should
or
have
we were
queued that one up for the.
we were in the back of of the truck, and
This
Nothing
has
was-
got to be the drum story.
nothing was coming up. Nothing was coming to the feeder, and so I was like, I just looked at him, and it was right at that transition time. Like we had 25 minutes before the sun was gonna be completely set and it was gonna be dark, and so I looked at him. I said, we got 15, 20 minutes. You just want to walk to the creek and see if anything's over there? He was like, yeah. And so we walked to the creek, and as we got to the creek, there was pigs right at the creek on our side. And I didn't hear anything. Connor didn't hear anything when we were getting ready to shoot, and after we shot the pigs, and I walked up on the one that I had shot. It was quiet. Outside of a slight ring in my ear because of shooting a gun without ear pro, it was quiet. And when I went back and edited the video, when we walked up to the pigs and we turned the corner and I faced the creek, you could hear what audibly sounds like drums banging, like tribal drums banging in
Yep.
rhythm.
Dylan's got some educational knowledge dropped there for you. You want to read that off, K-Mama?
Said skinwalkers are Navajo. What you're describing sounds more like a
Come on, you can do it.
Wachigi than a skinwalker.
I don't care what it is. I'm not going to go ask you.
He said, Wachigi, Kuchichi, he ain't having it.
Yeah,
Wachugi?
it could be Pikachu, and I ain't going to go find out. I mean,
If it's Pikachu.
A
that's
Pikachu,
different story.
Chumbawamba, he ain't having it.
but yeah, in that video when I was editing it, it freaked me out because I edited it with my headphones on,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you can hear it really good if you're watching my video with headphones on.
Yeah.
But it sounds like tribal drums in rhythm.
Yeah, the whole boom, 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 boom,
And
boom, boom.
It's really creepy.
But we
It's
didn't hear
really
anything.
creepy.
And then there was the other time that me, Kim, and Dobie, and his girlfriend at the time, we were in the Jeep, and it was late. It was like what 12, 1 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and we had driven to the back, and I parked up against the fence, turned on our lights, so I had my lights all the way around so we could see if any
We chew gay.
No, we don't.
I don't chew gay.
We chew gay. Hey.
But
And
I
then-
backed
hold on.
to
Seashell or Little Bougie said how do you pronounce that? Tonkawa
Tonkawa.
Tonkawa and the Comanche
No,
Indians.
Tonkawa.
Tonkawa. And the Comanche Indians lived on the farm area.
well, it was the Tawaka
Tonkawa.
Takawana or whatever
Tonkawa.
that apparently had the. It
Tonkawa
wasn't.
rises
It
in
wasn't
the
the
east,
Comanches
set in
that
the
had.
west.
What was the other ones?
Yeah. But anyways, we backed up to the fence and we were sitting out there 12, 1 o'clock at night, and we all four started freaking out because we're sitting there in the dead
Damn,
silence.
blue writing.
We're sitting there in the dead silence, and you could hear what sounded like a powwow going on
Yeah. It was.
off in the distance,
Yeah.
like in the woods. Like it.
You know why they call it a powwow?
No.
Because they go pow, you go wow. I actually heard that from a Native American.
But
That's what their powwows are. We go pow,
but
you go
Dobie
wow.
can verify that one, and Kim can verify.
Yeah.
We were
I think you're all liars.
we were sitting there, and it sounded exactly like they were dancing around a fire with all of their instruments going. I mean, and it would
Yeah.
go, and then it would stop, and then it would go, and it would stop, and we could never. It always sounded like it was somewhere different.
Yeah.
It looks to me like Dylan's doing research because he's telling you all kinds of facts about you get close enough, it ain't kill you. Then it's going to be able to use your skin.
Okay. Hold that.
I mean, he's got
Hold on.
all kinds of shit going
Might
on.
have to drag the box down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay. You'll see it now.
Now you have to click on his comment again.
I did. I think it's just a few seconds. There you go. So, skinwalkers are Navajo witches who practice the dark magics, and in the final part of the ritual did usually involve killing a close person and eating them. From then on, they could use the skins of animals to take on their powers.
I don't know. I ain't gonna get that close to find out.
Who's AMS 11522?
I don't know. Ask him. Who's
Isn't that
AMS
Ashland?
1152?
Oh, is that Ashland? She said I heard them on the farm too.
But yeah, that was more than just me experiencing it. We had 4 people, and we were all freaking out because, like I said, it was bouncing all around us. It wasn't in one spot, and so.
Oh, he didn't mean close as in physically close. He meant close as in family or friend.
Yeah.
Whisper. Okay. Thank you.
James really wants to know, will the flock cameras catch skinwalkers?
No.
No, because there's no service up there for him to work. Let's see, and then it's been forever. I think it's on one of my old hard drives. But remember when we were running video on the feeder?
On the game cameras?
On the feeder, and there was that one. It was the one video, and there was like the dust cloud, the fog cloud, that like there was pigs eating, and the fog cloud just came slowly towards the camera, passed through the camera, and then after it passed, all of the pigs stopped eating and looked up in the direction
Yes.
It sounds familiar.
of that fog cloud.
Yeah. And then they froze for like several seconds, and then
Yeah.
they finally went back.
They all
to-
just stopped.
And then they all looked that direction. It was weird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then
It's a hell of a story.
and we've had our other little weird
And I don't
things
believe
that
a
have happened.
word of it.
Well, apparently James doesn't believe you about the ghost girl on the porch is a hoax.
Who?
What?
He says, I think Outlaw's story about the ghost girl on the porch is a hoax.
Well, I know
The
there's one he
ghost
believes
girl-
because he was with me when it
The
happened.
ghost girl on the porch?
That's what he said. James, elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I know you believe in one because you were right there with me when it happened.
The one that ran up on us and
Yeah.
then there was nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that freaked me the hell out.
In the rain, under a tree. It was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, pitch black. And we just had the computer because we were pulling images off of the game cameras. And a shadow thing ran up on us. And we both reacted instantly to it
Simultaneously.
and shined our light, and there was nothing there.
Yep.
What is this taught you boys?
What?
It all happened at nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And y'all
It's
still-
taught me that I
That's
need
when
I
all
need the
this stuff
Ghostbusters.
happens,
I need
is
the
at night.
Ghostbusters to bring me one of their ghost guns, so I
As-
can take that with me.
As long as you don't cross the streams.
He said where Grammy came to your house because you said someone was on the porch. Oh.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh, that was right after y'all got your first cameras, right?
Yeah, that was when I had the outside camera at the front door. Well, I've still got the camera at the front door, but
I remember
Yeah.
that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I had her come from her house.
Yep.
I don't remember why I was looking at the footage on the camera, or the live feed.
Was it that when Caden was like all about Shirley? Or Sherry?
I think it was
It was
Sherry.
It was Shirley.
Shirley.
No, Shirley was
Shirley
the
was
robot.
Oh, Shirley
It
was the robot.
It was Sherry that was the...
Was the girl that was walking behind us in the living room.
Yes.
That kid freaked me out more times in his lifetime than just about anything.
Caden could see a lot.
Well, he freaked me out
Yeah.
the most when Bougie was laying on the chair and y'all were on
yes.
the love seat
Yep.
and he crawled up on your lap. I thought he was going to go behind you
Yeah.
because of what he was seeing over behind her
Yep.
or on her.
Yep. Yeah, that was...
That's a story for her to tell, or you can tell it if you remember it.
So, from what I remember, he said he could see.
He asked
Yeah, go. 'Cause
why were there dead babies on
Yes.
Seashell?
He said, "Why are there dead babies around you?" And we all just stopped.
She didn't even know what he was talking about.
Yeah,
She
and
was
we're like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "There's dead babies around you." And we're like,
yeah, because you started asking, well, where are they?
"Right."
And he was like, behind her and in front of her.
Yeah. And he said, they're all around you. And
They were like floating or something.
yeah. And he said,
And then it clicked with her
"Uh-huh.
what he was talking about.
Yep.
I don't remember exactly how. I don't remember how many she said. 5 miscarriages, I think.
You'll have to
Kids-
chime in, little bougie, but I don't remember exactly. But he knew exactly how many, and that's how many.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
wasn't little, but he was little.
Yeah.
and kids are more
Susceptible.
susceptible to see
I knew you were
stuff
looking
like
for that word.
And the only reason I'm saying is because Ashlyn had commented
Yeah.
if my kid says something like that or whatever, like it's
Yeah.
possible.
Kids
Yeah.
are because they're innocent.
Yeah.
But kids and animals,
And
dogs
a
and
little bougie,
cats.
she said, "Yep, that was a thing for sure." Yeah, and he rambled off like, "Oh, it was my twins. 3. It was 3."
3. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was 5 or less.
Yeah, but he did. He was like, "There's one over here."
Because he is
There's-
14 now, so that's
Yeah.
been some years ago.
It's been some years ago, but he was still.
It was probably about 10 years ago. He's probably 4 or 5.
He was like 4 or 5 when this.
3. He was between 3 and 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He was old enough to
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Yes,
Clearly.
Yeah.
So-
but he said, "Yeah, there's one over here, and then there's 2 over here."
because you were
Yeah.
like, well, go show me. And he was,
Right.
no. And
Yeah.
that's when he started crawling up closer behind you.
Yes, he was. It was almost like a cat or a
Yeah,
dog, like
it
crawling
scared-
up behind you, like when they're scared.
It was freaking him out.
Yeah.
And then he named the one, supposedly that one that he saw walking, told him that their name was Sherry,
Yes.
I think.
Oh, the one that was walking behind the couch?
Yeah.
The lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the night I was on the couch. I think Michelle may have been on the couch. I don't
Mhm.
remember who else. But yeah, he kept looking behind us. We were like, what are you looking at? And he was like, the lady.
Mhm.
What lady?
Yeah.
What'd you say her name was? Sherry?
Sherry.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
He said, it's Sherry. And he just grinned.
Mhm.
It's Sherry.
It was like his little friend,
Yeah.
like for real.
But he's sitting there watching her back
Mhm.
and forth, back and forth. We were
Yeah.
like, no, you just need to stop that now.
Kaden could always.
I don't even know that. I don't even know
Yeah.
anything about Sherry. I live here. Stop it.
Yeah. And then there's certain things like he would see or say and be like, "What?" And then it was
Yeah,
the
and all
creepy
this was
guy-
at the house.
And then it was the creepy guy in the room. Remember, he wouldn't go in y'all's room for the longest time
Oh, yeah.
because the creepy guy in your room.
Well, Chloe's told us who that is.
Yeah, but
That
Kaden,
was the Shadow Man.
yeah, but Kaden,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she confirmed that dude is
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I haven't asked her recently. It's been probably close to a year since I've asked her
yeah,
because she's gotten to where
Mhm.
she just closes herself off now.
yeah,
But yeah, I remember after we did the whole, what is it, sage burning or whatever, cleansing.
mm-hmm,
Is that what it is, sage?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, did the whole cleansing thing. I remember when she got home, I was like, walk around, see if you feel anything.
mm-hmm,
Yep, she made it halfway down the hall, turned back around, she goes, they know you know, or
they know,
they know you know they're here.
yeah,
But she said, yep, they're lined up all around. I was like, what do you mean they are lined up? She's like, yeah, there's like 15 to 20 of them, and they're all
Mhm.
standing around the walls of your room.
yeah,
She's like, they are definitely aware that you know now that they're here.
yeah. We definitely need to get Chloe on for one episode.
Yeah, she's got 2 friends that she hasn't seen
Yeah,
in years that she's hanging with tonight. But yeah,
James said, "I wonder if the Shadow Man was the face we spotted in the mirror."
No, I don't think the Shadow Man had a face.
I don't know. I don't know.
Little Bougie said that's why Kyle won't go into our room. Your room freaks me out.
But to be
My
fair,
room freaks me out.
But to be fair, I've had
There will be times I'll leave my bedroom from usually late at night. In the mornings
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But late at night, like if I go to the bathroom or something,
Yeah.
as soon as I pass my door,
You walk a little bit faster.
I walk a little bit faster.
To be
Because you know how people say the hair stands up on the back of your neck? That's exactly what happens. And I'm like, I'm not turning around.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. If you're
But-
there, leave me alone.
I've had y'all's room because that was for any people who don't understand, that was my great grandmother's house,
Right.
Yeah.
and so it's been in the family my whole life, and a lot of my mom and Seashell's life,
That would be Bougie
Yeah.
and so
and C. Scally or C.
I've had a problem with that room my whole life. So whatever's
I'm going to step out for just a second. Go ahead and explain why it's...
whatever is the thing with that room, like it's been far more than just recent, because I would never spend the night over there. My version of spend the night would be as soon as the sun was going down, it was time to go home, I spent the night.
Yeah.
And because I vividly remember as a kid laying in my great grandmother's bed on my back looking up at the ceiling, and they didn't have a ceiling fan then. It was one of those, it was that old school like square light that hung down fixture that you'd have to reach up and screw the light bulbs in.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So it was like that old style of light fixture.
It was like the time before the booby light, but it was the square
Yeah,
light.
it was 70s style lights. What?
James said Al got too scared and he had to get fresh air.
But that was the light that was in that room, and I remember vividly being a kid laying on the bed looking up, and I would always see snakes coming out of it. Could be the middle of the afternoon, and I would see snakes coming out of that light fixture.
How many times have you told this story while I was around?
A lot. It still traumatized him. So Little Bougie
Oh
said...
no, but do you know how often I look at that freaking vent
Oh.
Well,
and
wasn't it then? It was
ceiling fan just to see if shit's coming out of it?
So Little Bougie said Aunt Lily used to say kids would play in the closet in that room. Not real children. She heard them often.
I don't doubt it.
Well,
Well, see,
it didn't
I've-
help that y'all had a seance in that room. So
Yeah, that was going to be one of my stories. Thanks for the spoiler.
you can go into it, but
Yeah, you
Ashlyn
still-
has referenced it a few times, or Charisse has. But what did y'all do in the room? Oh, Ashlyn, you weren't there for that story,
What?
but
For the bedroom one?
for the bedroom one. But I think y'all did something in the bedroom with her, because she said, I won't go in that room. And then she said,
She
No.
won't go in there because she was in there with me, Kyle, her husband,
yes, that's
and
what it
this
was.
is the night that Bougie
Yeah.
stood outside the AC unit, went, oh, or whatever it was,
Yes.
and it scared the shit out of all of us.
Yes.
I'll say it. I'll admit it. She
Now,
scared the shit out of all of us.
Unfortunately, we
Because that
only-
did not sound like a human voice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we only have one experience that we've ever gotten on camera, and it was an experience that we weren't even paying attention to. Like, we didn't even notice until after the fact. And that
Well,
was
if I'd have thought about it,
we could have pulled up the picture,
well, not
but-
just that, I should have found my recorder
but
Oh,
that
yeah.
had the night of that
Yeah.
seance that you were talking about
Well,
that
I
has
was-
the...
I was talking about the stay, right after the stay murders,
Oh,
and Chloe was wearing it was
Oh,
she
I
was,
have that on my phone.
she was wearing the
The
Batman
Batman.
outfit in
Mhm.
front of your old projection TV.
how hard would that be to throw up there?
If you send
Would
it
it-
to me, I can put it on
Okay.
I have it saved in my favorites.
pretty
I
quick.
was say, do you have it quickly accessible?
Let me
Yeah, like
see.
if you send it to me, and then you can tell the story. And I can throw it up.
Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I saved it in my favorites. Oh, yep, there it is.
Now you have the picture you took.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have the one I took after the fact,
No,
or the
I
day,
just
or
have,
the day after. Once you called us the next morning, and when you realized,
Yeah.
hey, you guys need to look at this picture.
Yeah.
So,
You don't have that one that I took.
No, I just have the one that I took.
I'm just gonna load it in this one.
Oh, Ashlyn said we saw something in the TV that night. Back in
Ashley,
the bedroom?
you're on crack. Go birth the baby. Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about on the TV.
I'm guessing it was in the bedroom back there.
So it's up on the screen right now. You can just turn it off when we're done. So you can finish. So we can tell that story. So yeah.
So long story short, that day I had bought. Oh, Little Bougie said, "Oh, it was the mirror on the wall, not the TV."
Oh,
Mirror, and James said mirror. So with this picture that you're seeing, I bought Chloe this Batman onesie.
the outfit she's wearing.
Yes. And I was so excited to find it for her because she had been talking about, this is when she was kind of on the Batman. Remember, she wanted to paint the bathroom.
Yeah, she wanted everything
Yes.
Batman.
She wanted everything Batman. So I found this onesie. I can't remember, Walmart, Target, something. So I got it for her.
And here she was probably 14, 15 maybe.
Actually, I can see.
And to set the scene, the TV is right behind her, and it was the old style projection TV.
Yeah, it was a rear projection
And-
television.
2018. October 12th, 2018.
So she'd have been 8 years younger, and she's 28. Oh, so she'd been 20. 19, 20.
Yeah.
We were all
No, she's
In-
not 28.
Oh,
Dylan's 28.
yeah.
She's 26. Damn, y'all gonna make me do math.
27.
Okay. She's 27? Okay.
Because she was 19.
Huh? 19?
19.
Okay. So
So
she was 19.
we
Okay.
were all sitting on the couches, and if you're looking at this picture, on the right side at the back of the room is a door outside. That door was open, and there was nobody around that door.
No. And,
At the time, my kids were too small.
well, the thing is, because
Or were they there? I don't think the kids were there. I think we had just stopped by.
No, there's Caden right there.
yeah, I was gonna say
He's doing- Caden-
everybody was there,
Casey was.
but we were all sitting around because we had people where our front door is. We had people standing. You were right there taking the
Yes.
picture. I was standing behind you, and I think Kyle may have been behind you on the other side. You can see Bougie there on the floor.
Yes.
We were all watching you take these pictures because she just loved her Batman outfit.
Yes.
You know, this was the highlight of her day.
Yep.
And nobody realized, if you look over her shoulder into the television,
Yeah.
you can see the silhouette of a little boy
or a little
or a little girl, a
little
child.
kid
Yeah. Someone little.
who's
Now, mind
more
you,
than 4 feet tall.
the next day. Okay, so if Chloe was 19, 20, that would have made Caleb. I hate doing math right now. I'm so fried. What?
Kyle, check your phone.
I did.
Okay.
James sent the.
So
creepy
Caleb
pic-
would have been
13.
13, 14. So the next day, after you called us and said, hey, look at this picture again
Yeah.
and tell me what you see,
Yeah.
you eventually had to point it out to us. We were like, see Chloe in a freaking
Right.
Batman outfit. What are we looking for? Well, you pointed it out. So I was like, there was nobody there. We were all standing around watching you
Yes.
take this picture and watching Chloe go, oh, the Batman suit. So I tried to recreate it.
Yes.
Had Chloe stand basically in the same spot,
Yeah.
put Michelle and whoever else was in the house, and I had Caleb standing at the back door, had
Yes.
it open, standing at the back door, and I was looking at the television,
Yep.
and I was like, okay, squat down a little bit, and when I took a picture of him, and I've actually got that picture on my phone, how you can see the silhouette in that picture,
Yeah.
It's undefined.
Correct.
When I took the picture of Caleb, it was very defined. You can tell it was an actual body standing
Right.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
And the only thing that we can think is it was
Because-
possibly the street over
And just diagonal from
and
us.
like 3 houses down
yeah.
was the Stay family, which is a very prominent murder that happened
Yep.
with, I think it was an uncle or something that drove down from way up north, stole a FedEx uniform.
Yeah, an ex-uncle
Yes.
An ex-uncle
who was looking for his estranged wife.
stole a FedEx uniform and went to the Stay House in 2014. I think it happened in June or July. And he held the entire family hostage and then proceeded to execute the entire family. And the oldest daughter was the only one who survived.
And she was 15.
And all the rest of the kids were between 5 and 12 or something like that.
Something like that. 5 and 12, 5 to 13, something.
And so the only thing that we can possibly think that this could have maybe been a wanderer from one of their spirits moving around,
Yeah.
if you believe in that, but
It's never
It's never
never happened
happened
before
again?
that, and it's never happened after that.
yeah.
Because I've watched the TV when it's off. I walk into the room. If it's off, I look into it a lot, and I've
Yeah, that's never
never
happened
seen
again.
anything.
It was just another weird thing.
Yeah.
And we had no idea until later when we went back and
Yeah, it was the next day that she had been
Looked at the
looking at
picture.
it or something and
Yep.
sent it to us. It was like, well, what do y'all see? See Chloe in a Batman suit.
outside of what we got on camera on the story that you're about to talk about. Before y'all moved in and the house was pretty much empty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was when Bougie and your mom were remodeling, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
There was no carpet. They had laid tile and what have you, redoing a lot of stuff. 2 things in my life I never messed with. That was a Ouija board and doing seances. What?
So, Dylan said, speaking of that TV, your dog doesn't care for true crime. And Ashlyn said, are y'all going to talk about, the REM pod? Oh, she wants you to turn the REM pod back on. And James said, let's bring that pod into the woods after the show.
Now, the night of the seance, I didn't want anything to do with being part of that. Me, Kim, and her cousin,
Yep.
Bubba, we stayed in
Oh,
the
Bubba
living
was there?
Yep.
I don't remember Bubba being
We
there.
stayed in
Yeah.
the living room
Yeah.
while y'all were doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we came out, you went off. That light was flashing. It was shaking. It was.
Oh yeah,
There was
lights,
some weird
You
shit
about-
lights were
happening.
flickering.
You about shit yourself at
lights
night.
were the whole time y'all were doing that. Lights were flickering and
The lamp
and-
was moving.
the lamp was moving and
You should have been sitting where I was sitting.
there was noises in the cabinets.
Yes. Yep.
And that was we heard those what y'all were experiencing y'all didn't even hear.
Yeah.
We got all of those experiences from the recordings outside of the very end.
Yeah, so yeah, Ouija boards I don't mess with anymore. Only took one time. And seances.
Hold on. Wait for the next comment.
Who is that? Is that Bougie?
Yep.
Remember White Elephant? If I'm not mistaken, I think I remember throwing something outside.
Yeah, as soon as you opened it, you threw it. Because Ashlyn ended up getting a white elephant gift, and it was a Ouija board, and you ended up with it.
Didn't I throw it outside though?
Yes.
Yeah.
But as soon as you opened it, though, you threw it
Yeah,
back.
you didn't even get it completely open. You
Yeah.
just got it open enough to see,
Yeah.
and you saw just a little piece, and you
Yeah.
chunked it,
And then it went outside.
and then you threw it out at the street. You
Oh,
threw
and
it-
that's like, that's like Sandy getting me the freaking Ouija board planchette
Oh, yeah.
ice tray thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit went in the garbage that day.
Yeah.
I don't
ain't
play
messing
with.
with a Ouija board.
I don't play with those. Yeah, not so great experiences on either
Yeah.
side of those, the Ouija boards or the seance.
Yeah.
Swore I'd never do either one. But me being me, I'm the nice guy. I'm gonna oblige people, and okay, we'll do it. Because at the time, with the Ouija board, I didn't believe in it. You do not have the hiccups.
Yep.
Hiccup right now.
No,
Right now. Hiccup.
I can't.
Sure you can. Hiccup right now.
I don't have one.
Because you don't have them anymore. What was I saying?
The Ouija board, and you were the nice guy.
Yeah, I'm the nice guy, so, I'm fine. Okay, whatever. Same situation. Bougie.
I did not know that, Dylan.
What?
He says they're banned from several military facilities.
Well, and they should be. They're of the devil. Just like the foosball.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
You were the nice
So am I telling
guy.
the one about the Ouija board or the
No,
seance?
the seance.
The seance. So yeah, so Bougie, and what's her handle? CC Scally, C Scally,
Their friend Jackie.
and their friend Jackie, who we don't talk of anymore, but they all decided, yeah, we need to have a seance, blah, 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 blah. Because in the house I live in, that belongs to my mother-in-law, who so graciously is watching. It's her house. We live in it. But like I said, they were remodeling it. They decided, we need to have a seance. These guys did the smart... What the fuck?
I'm about to leave. Alexa just said, gotcha. I'm out.
I just got hot all over.
Uh-huh.
Let us know if y'all heard that.
Oh, I'm sure. Did you hear? You heard it,
I heard it because that's right here.
but did you hear it in the headphones?
I don't think so. I don't know, guys. Did y'all hear that?
Of course, now nobody's going to answer. And why the fuck would she say that? Did y'all do that?
No! There's no way for us to do that.
No, that's strictly off of voice.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You have to
Say
acknowledge.
something.
You have to acknowledge her name, and then she speaks to you.
Dylan said vaguely, and Ashley...
This bitch on the A thing literally just come out loud as hell
Right after you said
right after I said something about
seance.
seance.
And said gotcha.
She said, gotcha.
And then that thing went off.
My heart rate's at 85 beats a minute. That scared the shit out of me. I was not... Your face is blood red.
I'm kind of hot. Not going to lie.
I am too.
Yeah, and then the REM pod went off.
Yeah, that went off right after we acknowledged that.
Wow.
I'm saging.
I
after this.
haven't even started the freaking story. I just said seance.
Well, luckily we're not doing it here, so
I'm gonna tell you right now, she comes back on and says shit because this is now the second show we've done
yeah.
where she's just come on and said shit.
The last time was when we were talking about paranormal stuff.
And we just glitched.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't glitched in forever.
It did it earlier in the show.
What?
But anyway,
Oh.
anyways, go about your
I don't remember what I was saying.
that y'all were doing the seance.
Oh yeah, they taught me into doing a seance. Shut up. They taught me into doing a seance, and
Yeah.
So,
they
of
said
course-
we glitched bad.
so I said, it's freaky shit going on right now.
Disable the Wi-Fi on the top. Go back to the wired connection. I had to turn it on Wi-Fi. Just turn off Wi-Fi.
Just turn the Wi-Fi completely off.
Yeah, it'll go back to.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be working good now.
So, we're all
Is there a
set.
fan in here or something?
That's what
I'm
I'm
like
saying. I'm
hot.
burning up. Turn that somebody's down to 65 or something, dude.
It might get a little noisy in here. I'm going to turn the AC down a little bit and turn the fan up.
But so we're sitting in a circle. We're trying to figure out who's going to do, the talking and whatever. Because I never did a seance. I didn't know how this
And y'all
worked.
had you had
We had Jackie's laptop
pulled up with what you were going to say.
in which, she had done whatever research, found what we needed to say, this, that, and the other. And I've got all this on a digital recorder.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to my right. We're all sitting in a circle, like I said, holding hands. I'm looking to the right, reading the laptop and what we're supposed to say, and they're saying it along with me or repeating after me or what have you. And like I said, recording the whole thing. And all of a sudden, she's got a screen pop up. And it's not a screen pop up, but it's a message. Like instant messenger or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. And so I stopped talking, and I'm sitting there reading this message, who it's from, whatever. And she looks at me, she's like, "Why'd you stop?" I said, "Because I can't read anymore because you had a message pop up." And so she looks over and she sees the name. She's like, "What the hell? I haven't talked to him in like 3 or 4 years or 5 years, something like that." And yes, we had I mean, if we're going to go on everything, we had candles lit, we had frankincense, we had everything for protection, this, that, and the other. Yes, everything you're supposed to use in a seance, we had. But
Yeah,
I'm sitting there reading.
For protection.
Yeah, I'm sitting there reading, and then that pops up. And I tell her, she's like, "Why did you stop?" And I said, "I can't read anything else because this came up." She goes, "I haven't." That's odd. And that wasn't. Her pop-ups were disabled, so nothing should have popped up.
Yeah.
But this popped up. She's like, "I haven't talked to him in 3 to 5 years, whatever it was." So, in a seance, you're not supposed to break the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happened? She broke the circle to get the pop-up to go away. She got rid of that. We kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard anything. No disembodied voices. Nothing.
Yeah.
And, of course, at the end of it, I was like, well, that was a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turn off the digital recorder and blow out the candles.
Remember?
You act like you were sitting back there.
No.
This was like 10 years
Y'all
ago.
were in the
Guy.
middle of the seance, and you were getting ready to close it out, and her computer just shut off.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yes,
I remember
because
y'all telling us
y'all, because on the
Okay,
video
that may or
recorder-
may not happen.
on the
May have
video on the recording.
I don't remember
Y'all are
it.
talking, then all of a sudden you're like, "What happened to the computer? It
Yeah.
just turned off."
I don't remember that.
I think it died and it had like a fully charged battery or something.
I don't remember. That part I don't remember. Needless
The
to
little
say.
bougie said, "Yep."
Okay, that's fine. Y'all remembered it, I don't. I guess it happened. It's all good. But so anything, we shut everything down.
And you had to go off of, because the computer died. You had to go off of memory
Oh, there was no memory?
to end it.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't remember how that was done either. That was the first and only time I've ever done a seance. Never plan on doing it again. Don't know how we shut it down. We shut it down. Walk out of the bedroom. I've got the voice recorder. And I'm sitting there listening to it. But I stop because you start going off about the lamp and the
Mm-hmm.
cabinets,
Yep.
which are cabinets and a built-in bookshelf on either side of the fireplace. And how the light was flickering. Those, you said noises coming up from the cabinet area.
Mm-hmm.
The light flickering.
The
or-
lamp was moving.
Yeah, the lamp shade was moving or whatever
Mm-hmm.
violently.
No, little bougie. The candles went with Charisse, and we ended up getting rid of them.
Yeah, because crap started happening, and she ended up taking those, and she set them on the. She set
At
them up
the-
at the end of the street by the drain.
I
and
think
they
I
disappeared.
think we ended up keeping some of them because I kept telling Michelle
Oh,
they
yeah.
need to go.
Yeah.
But so after y'all tell us about the lamp and on the cabinets and all that stuff, I continue listening to the voice recorder. I want to say I ended up putting on, the old school headphone things and was listening to it. Ended up running across a part that
I think it was around the time the message popped up on the computer screen, and y'all stopped.
I'm gonna hit you so hard.
I'm just trying to get.
His ADHD.
I'm trying to
Something.
trying to get everything in line so people know the timeline. Because it was when y'all stopped. It was when you stopped talking is when that happened. What you're about to talk about.
Okay.
Anyway.
I hear a loud crash, which almost sounded like somebody taking a cookie sheet
Or a
or
surgical
a surgical tray.
with tools on it.
I'm going to let him finish the story. Hitting the floor. And then it sounded like an elderly woman going, "Sorry."
Yeah.
After I heard that, I had everybody in the house listen to it.
Yep.
And I've still got that on a recorder. But, yeah, so as far as that house goes, I think that's between that and the picture we showed you, probably the only two things that have ever freaked me out in that house.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me to sleep in there. I've slept there by myself
Yeah.
in the bedroom where both your great-grandparents passed.
Until I sent
Doesn't
you
bother me.
those weird videos.
Which one?
Last week, where that one that's gone viral, where the dude's door was shaking,
Oh, yeah.
and you said, and you talked about the fan.
Yes.
So a little bougie said Jackie dumped hers because she had stuff happening. Reese dumped hers at her, and mine was in the closet because no one lived there.
Well, they were even in the closet
Yeah.
after we started living there.
And then
Because
she
I remember I
said-
kept asking her, what
Yeah.
happened to the candles? What
Right.
happened to the candles? And she was like, I do remember her saying that she gave them to somebody,
Yeah.
but that some of them were still. Now, I don't think I've seen them for a long time.
And she said
Yeah.
Angela listened to that recording, and later in the recording it says "help me." I do remember that now.
I don't remember that. I just remember
But
Yes.
when that
Sorry.
happened
Yeah.
in the recording, like I said, it was right after the message, because I remember you stopped talking, and I remember Jackie saying, "Why'd you stop?" And you said a message popped up, and there was that moment of silence,
Mhm.
and then there was that loud bang crash sound,
Is that when it happened?
and then you just you minimized it and you started talking again, and none of y'all heard it.
No, that was in the room where we were sitting. There was nothing. There was no noise. Nothing. It was us.
Yeah.
And you can hear that in the recording. You can hear us talking. It stops. I say what I say to Jackie. Jackie says what she says back to me. It goes silent while she, like I said, or like you said, that where she's closing out screens or whatever, breaking the circle. And yeah, that's when you hear, yep.
Bougie says, "Yep, bottom shelf on closet."
And we couldn't figure out if
Oh,
it
so
was
she's saying they're still in the closet.
Why the fuck do you still have them?
not after tonight.
That's why I haven't seen them, because she's got a little drawer, like an underwear drawer type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why she got underwear. She don't wear them.
But
Sorry, but I didn't mean to put your stuff out there in the air. But yeah, that was pretty freaky.
But yeah, it was one of those, like, we were having total different experiences in the living room than y'all were having back there. And then after that, my mom started having, I think that was right around the time that Mike had crap happen and he lost his job, and there was a string of
Yes.
events that happened. and she came across those candles, and she was like, "Mm-mm."
Yeah.
And so she took that crap down and put it on top of the sewer, and they disappeared.
Somebody else having a bad day in the neighborhood.
But yeah, that was, and we couldn't tell at first if it was saying sorry or if it was speaking a foreign language.
Yeah.
I truly believe it said.
But it wasn't.
She
It
or
wasn't
it
a voice
said
of
sorry.
anybody in our family.
Yeah.
Well, not according to anybody that's ever listened to it. They've never recognized it.
Yeah. So that was, like I said, and people aren't going to believe it unless you were there. You
Yeah,
know.
well, it's like I said. I mean, I was a skeptic until I wasn't. Right?
And yours, and when did, and you were you were like that until you had an experience back home, right?
Correct. I was in my 20s. I don't remember if I was married to my first wife or if we were just dating or engaged or whatever. You want me to go into that one?
Yeah, go for it. And yes, he does come from
What?
The
I come
Appalachian-
straight up.
Appalachia Mountains.
I come from the Appalachian Mountains,
Appalachia.
straight out the holler.
And so
You know,
yes, you
so-
know the folk tales that come with that. You know, if you hear voices in the woods calling your name or
No, you didn't.
So
or whatever, saying noises to try to get you out, don't go to them and stuff like that.
Oh no, it always ends up if you hear somebody call your name from the woods. No, you didn't.
actually, I saw a video or
There's a lot of
story
folklore out of the Appalachian Mountains.
that I didn't realize how old those mountains were compared to everything else
Yeah.
in the country.
I'll put it this way. My second father, well, I only had one father-in-law. That was my second marriage. He had a piece of coal from the Appalachian Mountains, the coal mines he worked, that had seashells in them, in it. It was a huge coal rock. Big, huge. Almost as big as the top of this coffee table. And you look at it, and it seashells all the way through it. I was like, how did
So-
that happen?
Fun fact.
He goes, you remember Noah's Ark? I was like, yep. He goes, that's the only way I can explain it. I was like, well,
Well, at one time,
makes
So-
sense.
Hold on. So the oldest rock quarries and range date back over 1.2 billion years in the Appalachian Mountains. They are notably older than both the Atlantic Ocean and the first land trees. So,
which fun fact, why Destin's sand is the way it is because it's from all the the millions upon millions of years of the quartz breaking down in those mountain ranges and going down the rivers and depositing in Florida Panhandle.
You're lying.
No. It's a fact.
So how long have we been?
James said, Reenie the Ghostbuster. That's what she's going to be for Halloween.
A Ghostbuster?
Yep.
Where are we at? What's our time mark right now?
1:36.
Yeah.
So about
All right, so
we're about 5 minutes.
I'll take this story and kind of condense it a little bit because it literally strung out for months. What?
Ashlyn said James is lying. No, she won't be. Look at the cute little costume that would be, though.
Okay, so
We don't play with ghosts.
so I'm in my 20s. Let's see, first wife, if we were dating, was probably around 92-ish, 1992. Yes, way back in the 1900s.
Is this and you were living on your parents' property at this time, or were you?
No, I lived 500 feet behind them on my property.
Well, but it was in the same area.
Yes. Yeah, I lived 500 feet behind
Yeah, on
them.
your land, but
On
it was
my land,
it
yep.
was
No,
it wasn't like you were in a different city or something.
C.
No.
Scally wants to know, did you put ads on here?
No, I
No.
did not. And
That's
I don't
how
get
Twitch is doing
and
it.
I don't get paid for those ads
Yeah.
from those pricks.
So if you're a subscriber or a Prime subscriber, you don't see those, is what James said. Or on YouTube.
Well, I guess you should, because if you subscribe on Twitch, you can subscribe with your Prime account, and it doesn't cost you a dime.
Yeah.
Now, supposedly we're supposed to get money for that if you do it through the Prime, but
Yeah.
I see the analytics through our emails all the time, and I've not seen any monetary gain whatsoever.
You're supposed to get like $5 a month for each Prime membership or something.
I mean, I renew mine every month, and I don't. But anyway, so this actually didn't take place on my property.
Okay.
This actually did take place in a different city.
But in the mountains.
In the mountains, yes. I don't remember exactly where I was at a friend's house because he and his girlfriend were having a party. So all their friends were there, girlfriends, wives, whatever. There were only a couple of us married at the time. Cat ball over there.
And the REM pod.
And the REM pod going off.
I missed some of these behind us on top of the guns.
See, I don't even
So that way they can see these going off.
I don't even want to say the name.
Yeah.
Starts with a Z, and it's
Ends with an O. And if you want to hear it said, I've only ever heard it said twice since this incident.
we'll say it off camera, but we ain't saying it on camera.
Which was on Ghost Adventures. And when I heard it on Ghost Adventures, I got on Messenger immediately and messaged one of my buddies who I gave the Ouija board to, my Ouija board to, after that. I was like, do you remember this? And he was like, yeah, I remember that. I was like, do you remember what the name was? He was like, yeah, and he typed it out. And I was like, dude, that is literally on an episode of Ghost Adventures I'm watching right now. And I've actually heard another ghost hunting team use the same name. Then I watched a documentary. I've actually seen a couple of documentaries where they've talked about this name and it being a demonic entity, which I 100% believe after my ordeal. But anyway, who's missing it?
Sharice. And Dylan said it still gave me ads when I have my Prime sub. I never get ads when
I
I'm
watch
on
them
Twitch.
at home. I usually watch it on Twitch and
Yeah.
Rumble. I can
Yeah.
see 7 to 10 ads and.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I'm gonna get through this story.
Yeah. YouTube is
So we all show up at this party, and half of them have already been drinking, smoking the devil's lettuce, if you will. And me and my first wife were sitting at the dining room table, and my friend Bobby is like, oh, y'all want to see something cool? I was like, sure. And at this time, Ouija boards, I could care less.
right.
Yeah, wasn't afraid of them, wasn't intimidated,
Right.
never had an experience. What are you doing?
Making sure it was still on.
Oh, it's still
That
on.
way they know where it is. They can come mess with these.
But he goes, y'all want to see a cool trick? I was like, sure. And so he slides the Ouija board between her and I.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small table.
Yeah.
So he slides it between her and I, and I just looked at it and I went, I'm not fucking with that. He's like, come on, dude, it's the coolest thing you'll ever see, da-da-da-da-da. Now, mind you, this guy dated a chick for 6 months. The only reason she dated him, when he asked her if she wanted to go out, she looked at
Yes,
him.
Ashlyn.
Hmm?
I was telling Ashlyn yes.
You can just type it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Where was I at?
She dated.
Oh, yeah. So he asked this chick out, and she asked him. She said, "Are you willing to worship Satan?" He's like, "Absolutely." He's like, "So I worshiped Satan for 6 months. Worst relationship I've ever been in." But anyway, I digress. So he sets a Ouija board, and I tell him, I'm not jacking with that. He's like, come on, dude, I'm telling you, you're going to trip.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't started drinking or anything, so
Right.
I'm stone cold sober.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And he goes, I'll be right back. So he leaves the room.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back with, I feel like my hair's crawling. He comes back with a folded up piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
And he holds it over the Ouija board. And he said, put your hands on the planchette, talking to me and her.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so we put, 2 fingers or 4 fingers, whatever,
Yeah.
on the thing. He goes, now I'm going to ask it,
Mm-hmm.
what is on the piece of paper I'm holding.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to do shit. I just got to sit here. So he goes, what's on the piece of paper in my hand?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, okay. You ask. I was like, okay, what's on the piece of paper in Bobby's hand?
Mm-hmm.
Couple seconds, nothing.
Right.
So he looks at my chick. He goes, you ask.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, what's on the piece of paper in Bobby's hand? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, well, damn it, maybe I got to touch the board. So he takes his other hand. He's still got it over the
Right.
Ouija board. He puts his other hand on the edge of the board.
Mm-hmm.
He said, is anyone there?
Mm-hmm.
And it started doing a figure 8.
Right.
I just took my hands off. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at her. I was like,
Right.
you're pushing it. What the
Right.
hell are you doing? She's
Yeah.
like, that isn't me.
Yeah.
So I just started laughing because I'm like, okay, this is a joke. Put my fingers back on it.
Yeah.
It starts doing figure 8 again, and it stops back in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, what's on the piece of paper in my hand?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he said, who's with us?
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it spells out
Mm-hmm.
Zozo.
Mm-hmm.
Z-O-Z-O.
Right. Yeah. Are you freaking out now?
Yep. And so he said, okay, go back to center. So
Right.
I went back to the center.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what's on the piece of paper in my hand?
Right.
It did the figure 8 a couple times, and it went to the letter A.
Mm-hmm.
He takes his hand off the board. He unfolds the paper in front of us. It's the fucking letter A. I took my hands off. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
That was cool,
Right.
but I'm done.
Yeah.
And I looked at her. I was like, you're removing it. She's like, I'm just as lost as you are.
Right.
So, needless to say, because that was a cool trick,
Mm-hmm.
I got more involved in going over with another buddy of mine that was
Right.
there to Bobby's house and doing other crap.
Right.
Long story short, me and her ended up, we had to have been married because we were living up behind my parents.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up with her aunt's Ouija board, which had a wooden planchette.
Yeah.
It was from the 1950s.
Right.
And I don't remember if it was under our bed or somewhere in our bedroom or where it was at.
I think I remember from you telling the story. I think you said it was under.
Yeah, it was under your
Okay.
bed.
Yeah.
So I would wake up in the middle of the night feeling shit crawling on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the blanket off, jump up out of bed. I could see snakes.
Right.
What's my biggest fear?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Mm-hmm.
I would see snakes crawling on my bed. She's out,
Right.
not moving. I'd kick on the light, they'd be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I'm still looking at the bed. I'd kick the light on,
Right.
they're gone.
Yeah.
Next night, and this went on for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Told her about it. She was like, yeah, you're just dreaming, whatever. No, the fuck I was. So I ended up going to my buddy's house, and I was like, it had to have been a month later.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've got to say something to somebody. This is
Yeah.
just freaking me the hell out. So I asked him, I was like, since that night, have you had any weird shit going on?
Yeah.
And he just looked at me. He's like what? I said, anything.
Yeah.
Anything that's never happened before. Well, he had a hard shell guitar case that he kept by his bed 'cause he kept his guitar in it. He never latched it. He just shut the top. He's laying in bed one night, and watching TV, and he said he hears a knock.
Right.
He thinks it's his mom because he still lived with his parents.
Right.
And he was like, come in.
Mhm.
Nobody came in. Nobody said anything. He was like, come in.
Right.
Nobody did anything. Nobody said anything. So he goes to his bedroom door, opens it. Nobody's there.
Right.
So he closes it, goes back, jumps in bed, watching his show. And he hears knock again. Well, this time he realizes it's coming from the other side of the bed. So all cautious and everything, he
Right.
kind of leans over and he looks at his guitar case.
Right.
And he hears, and he's like, oh, hell no. So
Yeah,
he said,
yeah.
I took and I latched every
Right.
one of them. He's like, okay, I'm freaking out over
Right.
nothing. This is stupid. I'm
Yeah.
hearing shit. So he starts watching the show again. And I don't know if you know the sound those latches make when
Yes.
they open. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Clunk sound.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
clunk sound.
Because they're heavy. Because
Yeah.
they're kind of springy. Yeah.
So he hears one. And he hears another one.
Mm-hmm.
He hears a third one.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
He leans over and looks, and 3 of those have come undone. He latches them back.
Yeah.
He hears one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one. Here's another one. He leans over. They're unlatched again.
Mm-hmm.
Latches them all back. Lays back down. He's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
He
No.
jumps up,
Yeah.
looks out the door. Nobody there. He's like,
Mhm.
okay, maybe they're at the window.
Right.
Opens his curtains. One, I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Not,
so
in the
hard to-
not in the Appalachian Mountains. I've seen too many movies. But he looks out the window. Nobody's there. So he shuts the curtains back. Looks down. All his latches are up. He didn't hear any of them
Right.
unlatch. He opens the guitar case. He's like, nope. This is done. So he ends up getting rid of his Ouija board
Oh, okay.
because he had one in his house too.
Uh-huh.
And he just looked at me. He's like, you need to get rid of yours.
Right.
I was like, dude, it's from the 50s.
Right.
She's not going to let me get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's hers. I can't sit there and go get rid of it.
Yeah.
But when I told her what he had told me,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, oh, hell no, it's gone. I don't want to experience any of this
Yeah.
stuff. So me and him end up going back to Bobby's house
Mm-hmm.
one day, and we're like, anything weird
Mm-hmm.
happened since we were all together last?
Yeah.
And he was like what? And we were like, listen, dude,
Yeah.
anything weird since that night?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He said, after y'all left, he said, I took my Ouija board. This is back when we had console TVs.
Mm-hmm.
He took the Ouija board and the planchette, slid it up under the TV.
Mm-hmm.
He had went back several days later
Right.
to get it, and he was going to take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Looks under, he feels up under there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there. He looks, it's not there. So he goes to his girlfriend. I think he said it was in the bedroom or kitchen or
Mhm.
something. He's like, hey, did you move the Ouija board out from under the TV? She's like, no, I didn't even know it was under there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, it's gone. Have you seen it? She's like, I ain't seen shit.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, he never found it.
That's
And
weird.
that's the one we were always messing with.
Right.
And to my knowledge, he never found it. I
That's
gave
weird.
mine, the guy I told you I text or messaged
Yeah.
after that Ghost Adventures, we gave ours to him.
Mm-hmm.
He started having weird shit happen. So he gave it to the kid who was probably 14, 15 at the time, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Down at the bottom of the hill, he gave it to
Right.
him. He started having weird shit happen. So the guy I gave it to looked at him and
Right.
said, burn it.
Yeah.
They said they poured everything
Mm-hmm.
on that, trying to get it to burn, and it wouldn't burn. I was like, well, what the hell did you do with it?
Right.
He's like, I broke that son of a bitch in so many pieces, can't put it back together. He said, and then I threw it in the trash, and trash man took it off. So, yeah,
Yeah. No.
that's that story, and I'm sweating like a horn church.
I don't mess with those.
Oh, I don't either anymore.
I was in middle school, and it was my dad's
I find it funny every time somebody goes
Girlfriend.
to start talking about
Yeah.
a story, this
Yep.
thing goes off.
It was my dad's.
I'm just glad that stopped talking.
Yeah. My dad's girlfriend's aunt's house. And in, like, all of us, like, cousins, quote unquote, like, cousins were, well, maybe they were married. I don't know. It's my second stepmom. And, no, that was the
It was
crazy
your
one.
uncle's cousin's sister's
It
brother's
was the
nephew.
girlfriend. They never ended up getting married. But anyway, that's a whole nother.
That's a
and
whole
so-
nother episode.
That's a whole nother episode. Because actually, it was my second stepmom's cousin who he ended up dating. Yeah, it stayed in the family for a little while.
If you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family.
So,
That's what us hillbillies always say.
so we were at their aunt's house, which is, I guess I would kind of describe her kind of like Seashell. Like, she was more of like, all the kids went there, like, everyone kind of like migrated like over there, like dinner, you know what I mean? Like,
The cool mom on the block.
yeah, and so her name was Aunt Lena. And so that's just kind of where everyone would just kind of go over, like the kids would go over, the cousins, she had pool, it was just, that's where all the kids went.
Right.
And so we were all over there, and all us girls were roughly within a few years of each other, and it was all girls. And so I was middle school age, and she was like a year or two older than me, but she brought a Ouija board. And as soon as I saw it, like, I had this gut reaction of
Nothing
like,
good gonna come from this.
like, no, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so we exactly. And so we started kind of messing with it, and shit started happening. I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm done. I was like, this ain't for me. Like, I know, like, I could just feel it. I could feel it. I could feel things and like shit like that. And I was like, nope, I'm done. Like, this, nah. And so so I ended up leaving the room, and I was like, nope, I ain't having no part of this. And so they like finished it or whatever. They were in there for a little while, and they had some stuff happen. But after that, like, crazy shit was like happening to them. And I don't know. It was just, I was in middle school at the time, and I don't know, I kind of blocked some of it out. But after that night, I was like, no, hell no.
Yeah, see, my whole Ouija board
Yeah.
thing didn't end there.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually went into my
Yes.
second marriage,
Yeah.
to where we had went to church.
Mm-hmm.
I sat out in the car crying that whole night,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept going, come into church, come into
Mhm.
church. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And when I finally actually made it in,
Mm-hmm.
in that Baptist church, the preacher, anybody who wants to
Yes,
get
yeah,
saved,
yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
come down. And I'd sidestep, and it was like I could feel somebody pushing on my chest, and I'd sidestep back into the pew,
Right.
and he'd say it again. He'd say whatever, and he'd say it
Right.
again, and I'd sidestep out.
Mhm.
Felt like I had a hand pushed on my chest, and I'd sidestep. She was like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
I was like, "I can't go anywhere."
Yeah.
She said, "What do you mean you can't go anywhere?" That way.
Yeah.
I was like, "It's not going to happen."
Yeah.
But yeah, that night she decided she was going to go home ride home with her parents. I left. That was the first time I'd ever seen a demon. I looked in the rearview mirror. All I saw were red eyes. It was almost like
Oh, I just got chills.
it was almost like a slimy gremlin. That kind of skin texture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That fucker was laughing his ass off. And yeah, I never drove home more fast in my entire life.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to end that story.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. And the only other story I got, and I've actually got a picture, so I'll save it for when Devin comes on and talks about his whole social media. What's it called?
His-
My Haunted Travels.
Oh, yeah. His YouTube channel.
Yeah, when he talks about all that, was when we all went to Old Town Spring,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and I took a picture there at the
Oh,
hanging tree
yes.
and got that
Yep.
face in the window. Yeah, I'll find that one and send it so
Yeah.
you can put it up there, and
Yeah.
people can make of it what they will. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have done it for the night show,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
didn't.
I never messed with a Ouija board.
It's Ouija.
Ouija, whatever. Either way you look at it, I never.
Yeah. What's crazy is they geared that for like a children's toy.
Yeah, they're sold in the toy section.
Yes. Like,
In the toy section.
hell no.
No.
Well, why? You know why? Because children are the most susceptible.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It was one of those things. I didn't like horror movies. I still
Yeah.
really don't like horror movies.
I love horror
And
movies,
I
which is
never-
weird.
And I never wanted to.
I don't like
I guess maybe because I know they're fake.
I
don't know.
never wanted to mess with them. It never was a thought. So
Well, it wasn't
And
for
I d-
me
and-
either
and
because
my-
I grew up very religious.
Mm-hmm.
My parents raised they were Pentecostal. I was raised Pentecostal, converted when I married my second wife to Baptist.
Yeah.
And then when me and Bougie got together, we ended up I actually ended up going to a non-denominational, and when we got together, that's what we ended up going to was
Yeah.
the Woodlands, whatever. And so
Right.
I just felt that all churches are nothing more than an institution out for money. They'll
Yeah.
sit there and say money is the root of all evil, but they'll pass around the plate 4 or 5 times a service.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole
That's a whole
different
nother-
show. But yeah,
so yeah, I never and my friends group growing up never was into that stuff. So I didn't have that peer pressure
right.
Yeah.
of
It-
hey, let's do this.
After that, like that one time, that's all. That's the only
That's all it
encounter.
took.
That's all it took, and that's the only encounter I ever had with it.
And so all my stuff that I've experienced has been not by
Yeah.
me trying to introduce it
Right. Yeah.
at all. It's just naturally happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know that a lot of the shows on TV, a lot of that stuff is fake because it's part of cinema. If you're not getting anything, you got to fake it so that way you look like you get something to keep people wanting to watch it.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen the movie Ouija, the old
Oh, yeah,
original
yeah.
Ouija movie. Yeah, that movie freaked me the hell out.
Yeah.
But yep,
It's kind of like
Yeah.
Jumanji.
those are my paranormal.
And I know
Stories.
there's plenty of stories that are being missed.
Yeah.
Stories that we skipped over, didn't tell. I mean, this is just ones that stand out. I mean, I know when I was too young to experience it, but my mom, I remember when we lived in the Philippines, she was convinced that the house that we were on the military base was haunted. Because I remember you'd be in bed in the middle of the night and the TV would turn on and start changing channels.
No, ours at the house. I mean, I've watched it turn off by itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even looked at Bougie and go, "Why'd you turn it off?" I didn't. I don't have the remote. I'm like, all right, we're gonna play that game today, huh?
But like I said, that one I was too young to really
She said it was.
comprehend what was going on. But yeah, I just remember the TV coming on at random, like all by itself, and changing channels. If there was anything else that happened,
Yeah, that's haunted. It's straight up haunted.
if anything else happened, I don't remember it. You know, we've had random experiences. Probably the weirdest experience I think in my adult life was right after my grandfather died, and we were asleep. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, dead asleep in our house, and every single smoke detector in the house went off.
Didn't that happen after your dad?
No, it was after Papa.
Oh, you're right.
And every single smoke detector went off, and it's like
His
In your house?
grandpa.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
in
like
our-
2
It was
o'clock.
Grandpa Nichols. His Grandpa Nichols.
Right.
it was
Yeah.
like two
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When he said Papa, I figured
Yeah.
it was that
Yeah.
side of the
2
family.
o'clock in the morning, and we get woken up to every single smoke detector going off, and I'm running around the house trying to unplug these, and like I take the batteries out,
And they'd still.
and they were still going off. I had to physically unplug them, and out of every single spot in the house, take every one of them, unplug them from the house,
Yep.
before they would stop going off.
Yeah,
Who
that
was
was weird.
Who was that? What'd they say?
Sharice said those fuckers let me get back in bed and then turn it back on. Did it for hours.
But after that, I left the smoke detectors unplugged for
A while.
months
Yeah, for a while.
because
It was, yeah, that was weird.
that was just weird. Like, and it wasn't one of those things like it was just one detector going off, and when you unplug that one, they stopped.
Right.
I literally had to go to every single room, and Caden was asleep, and I was trying to do it fast enough that he wouldn't wake up.
Yeah.
And we were just going. I had to go through the house and unplug and take every single one off, top and
There
bottom
you go.
floor.
She said the house was on a burial ground.
Yep.
That's some freaking poltergeist stuff there.
Especially in the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
I do know. I remember her telling me stories like when typhoons and stuff would come, that the bodies would float up out of the ground when it would flood.
That's straight up poltergeist. That's what they based the movie
Right.
on. Where we at?
We're definitely, we're like 2.
2?
Yeah.
All right, so
Little
I
over
guess
2.
I guess we want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
You want to tell us how your smoke was there, Coyote?
Well, I will say
Look,
for
somebody used your name.
for a cheap stick, it wasn't that bad.
Wasn't
It's
that
pretty
bad?
good. I'll definitely be checking out their other ones in their line, picking up some of those for. It was a decent smoke for the $6 range.
I wasn't that pleased with my bourbon infused this time.
It smelled better than it tasted.
Yeah, I think that this particular is one of those that you need to smoke right after you get it instead of because it's been in my humidor what 6 months or so.
Yeah.
Because that's actually is that the one you found
Yeah.
for me? That was probably about 6 months ago, wasn't it?
Oh, easy.
So yeah, longer they sit, they don't get any better. I mean it.
It doesn't age
It's-
better like
Yeah,
real bourbon.
no, because when we
Well,
first
I
start
could-
when
I
we
could
first
see the
started
infused
this,
ones like that, the longer they sit, I could see that infusion slowly working its way out
yeah,
because they don't have any bourbon in there
Right.
yeah, they're
So-
just infused.
to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one on one of the first shows we did, I smoked one that I picked up from I think it was in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and that one was awesome.
Yeah.
The taste, I mean, just everything about it. Smell,
So you know those pick up at the store and smoke them fresh.
smoking fresh. Yep.
But
So you got anything else? No.
no, I don't think so.
Okay, Mama, you got anything?
No.
And with that being said, before we lose any more viewers, everybody's starting to shut down. I know we
Yeah.
went long.
Yeah.
A couple things freaked us the hell out. So yeah, it happens.
And that thing hasn't gone off since.
Yeah, since yep, it's weird. I'm still hot,
Me too.
but for Coyote, K Mama, I'm Outlaw.